who's ready for round 2? Am I right, guys? Okay, so if you're confused, I privatized my first Blake video because I thought that was spreading false rumors about Blake doing CP. Only to find out that Silver Tank, one of the victims, has their OC as 14 years old.
Hold on, wait. I just want to say, keep in mind that my OC is the same age as me as a person.
Yeah.
I made that canon.
Yeah, Blake, you made CP, man. So, technically, Blake did commit CP. I just thought that was spreading a false rumor about Blake committing a felony. So yeah, the allegations are true. Blake draws child porn. Blake, I know that you're watching this, and I want to say, you belong behind bars. Also, because of that video, Blake vandalized art that my friend James made and made it so my OC and his OC, William, were making out or something. This proves that Blake did not know how to handle criticism from that video. He was bitter, and he will still keep on vandalizing people's artwork to this day, because he won't change. Don't worry, me discussing how Blake won't change will be a running theme in this video. Anyways, read the trigger warnings on the screen, and let's get started with the video. For a few days by now, I've been trying to help one of my friends, so we're trying to stop interacting with Blake and his friend group because it's very unhealthy and toxic for him. He confirmed this on a live stream where he complains about Blake's friend group and Blake himself.
So, in being Blake's, Alex's, and just many other Thomas fans that I'm friends with, it's getting to I've been friends with them for a while, and the things that have happened during this time that start to get to a point where I don't think I just want to be friends with them anymore. It gets to a degrading, stupid, and annoying point in being Blake's friend or any other friends that he's friends with.
This proves that he doesn't feel comfortable around Blake or his friends because of the stuff that they've done, not just towards him, but to other people. Later, me and him joined our friend Alex's stream. I joined because he was saying that he was going through stuff mentally, so I came in to help him and have fun with him and his friends. However, around the 41-minute mark, Blake joined the stream. In case you need a refresher, Blake was dating this 14-year-old girl who was called Douglas. However, since her real name is Ashley, which yes, it's been confirmed by her and Blake that her real name is Ashley, so for now I'm calling her Ashley. I'm not gonna disrespect the original Douglas. I will be calling her that for now on this channel. Wait, what was I talking about again? Oh right, Blake was in a very unhealthy and toxic relationship with Ashley to the point where it got very, very sexual and extremely obsessive to the point where I call it sexual abuse. Because this should not be a thing that a 16-year-old and a 14-year-old should be participating in. And for all you know, Blake was dating Douglas illegally because in some states, the age of consent is 16. And it took this guy 6 fucking months to realize that, hey, maybe I should listen to what people have been telling me half a year and not date a 14-year-old girl. Oh, that hurt my throat. So, Blake said he was no longer gonna talk to Ashley. However, there was one problem with how he worded it. It's the part where he blames Ashley for him getting into drama, even though it's also his fault for the relationship and the other drama he's been a part of. Because Blake willingly took part in the relationship regardless of what people said, even going as far as to committing into a sex roleplay with Ashley and making porn out of each other. Blake needs to realize it is both him and Ashley's fault for the relationship, as he makes it out to think that it's the only reason why he's hated, because he dated a 14-year-old girl. That's one of the main reasons, but it's not the only reason. But we're talking about Blake here. Of course, he's yet to realize this. Hey, this is the editor Fireshake here. Just so you guys know, Blake is still talking to and associating himself with Ashley. So, Blake just lied to everyone, and he hasn't changed. Whoop-de fucking dude. And in Alex's stream, he acted like it was all Ashley's fault and he did nothing.
Okay, so, guys, if you ever see Douglas on backstage or in the chats or whatever, ban her immediately.
God, what happened? Wait, what happened?
I'm
Wait,
done
what
with her,
happened?
actually. I'm tired of being
Good.
exposed. She got me into this whole mess and all the arts. I never wanted that.
Afterwards, I asked Alex if I can join a stream to talk to Blake, and he let me in. I expected me talking to Blake to last for at least 15 minutes. I had to talk to Blake while he was in the call for a good 30 minutes. Combined a good 20 minutes that I was talking to Alex and Silvertank on why they shouldn't trust Blake, that's a good 50 minutes that I was talking to Blake and discussing about him. I'm not going to showcase the whole conversation because that's 50 minutes I just explained that. However, I will show clips from it. I try my best to calmly but bluntly talk to Blake on why the stuff he's doing is wrong on so many different levels. Those including dating a 14-year-old girl, harassing multiple people, telling a 12-year-old to go commit suicide, telling a 10-year-old that you're glad his dad died, people having social damage because of him, making porn of him and his friends as OCs, one of the OCs being 14 years old, which yes, classifies as child porn, and the youngest victims of that account were as young as 12 years old, and then you manipulate and guilt trip your audience, your fans, your friends into thinking that you're the good guy and saying, oh guys, I'm sorry, only to do the same shit over and over again as you've recently been harassing people on your alt account, which yes, I'm gonna get into later. And I was trying to tell Alex and Silvertank on why they should not be friends with Blake at all. Cause A, Blake constantly lies to them. B, Silvertank has said in the past that he's scared that Blake is going to harass him. C, the Summer Legend account kind of confirms that Blake feels sexual about his own friends. And D, Blake has done horrible things to people that he manipulates them into thinking is acceptable. Afterwards, Blake left the stream, and for a good 20 minutes, I was confronting Alex and Silvertank trying to help them. And later on, telling more people on why they shouldn't trust Blake. I told them to avoid Blake, and if Blake tries to harass them, then I'll be there for them. Which, well, is what I'm doing right now. I'm being there for them, making this video and explaining why Blake shouldn't be making alt accounts harass. Let's get the annoying, irritating elephant out of the room. Or should it say, the black elephant. That sounds so wrong. What the fuck? This morning, I was notified by Alex that somebody was harassing him and leaking his name. And when I saw who the person was, I instantly knew, yeah, this is Blake, man. I've said in the past how I've been trying to help Silvertank get away from Blake, and in one of those streams I was confronting him about it, Blake joined on his alt account calling him a two-faced bitch. Then when I realized that it was Blake on his alt account, he miraculously came in saying that it wasn't his alt account. And it's just like, how do you know I said that? Because prior he left the stream. So this just confirms as an unhealthy obsession to the point where he spies on people. He doesn't even do it for justified reasons. He just does it because he's bitter. And yes, I did confront him on the Sudden Redemption account, and he confirms that he does this because he thinks that he will get away with it. So when I saw this familiar username, I instantly knew that it was Blake on his alt account. If you look at the account, it's pretty self-explanatory on how this is definitely Blake, because he leaked Alex's real name just so Blake could be friends with him again. Yeah, this is definitely Blake, bro. No competition. This proves that Blake just doesn't know how to change, and he took no criticism for what I just said. As much as I told him to not harass people, he still did it. Hey guys, it's me, Editor Frashik here, back with the milk. Alex did end up confronting Blake about the situation, and I'll just let you watch Blake's response.
A talk on stream to tell you this, yet you still haven't learned a thing.
And you invade my privacy. That is messed up.
Womp womp.
Dude, that's just messed up, bro.
What the fuck you mean, womp womp?
It's just
You're
a real
insane
name.
in the head, dude.
Hear yourself?
Notice how nobody agreed with Blake's low-ass mic, bro. On God. Who actually says womp womp to invading somebody's privacy? Oh, man. Don't even get me started on how he reacted to me talking to him about the situation. Afterwards, he made 2 posts trying to guilt trip his audience once again, saying, guys, I'm crying. Guys, when I throw myself out the window. And honestly, after all the manipulation tactics that Blake has done, it's pretty safe to say that he's lying and not telling the truth, and he just wants attention. Also, the way he words it, he acts like it's my fault for the stuff that happened, and he also keeps on blaming Ashley. Then he goes on to act like Alex and Silvertank are betrayers, they hurting my feelings, and Rayma's live stream. You are not the fucking victim. If anyone deserves to be crying right now, it should be your victims because you've actually hurted them and you feel no empathy or sympathy for them. You're only sad because you got caught. This proves to all of you Blake writers that Blake will never change, and you guys need to stop saying it and stop trusting him. You all are wrong and blind to the situation. That goes to every single person who tries to defend him. Please spread awareness about this situation. I'm not telling anyone to get involved, it's just so people know about the stuff that Blake is doing, that's all. That is the sole reason on why I make content like this. Make your own videos about it, post, or even share this video. I don't know, man, just warn people about this motherfucker. And to not trust any of Blake's supporters. It's not worth supporting Blake, it's not worth talking to him about it, and it's not worth saying that he's gonna get any mental health because he's not. You're wasting time thinking that he's gonna change. Please support Alex and Silvertank because they're going through a lot right now, and also support any other victims of Blake, please. They've moved on from Blake and they're trying to focus on themselves, and Blake refuses to accept the truth. Do not interact or defend Blake, and do not trust any of his blind glazers. That's my message to you guys, which is why we need to spread awareness about the situation and stop Blake from doing all these things, because he's not gonna change. He'll keep on harassing people until the day he dies, which is why we need to stop it. And that's all for today's video. I'm Jackson, but you can call me Jack, and see you later.
Wait a second, aren't you Blake the Pug? Yeah, why? Oh, we have an arrest warrant for your bitch ass. Get the fuck over here, dude.
Stop resisting!
Get the taser!
Fucking tase his ass!